What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be rebuilding the New York Knicks with Karl-Anthony Towns on the team. As we all know, he joined the New York Knicks. He was traded for Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, as well as a bunch of first-round picks. In my opinion, this is a championship move. This team is a contender now. They got Karl-Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges. Their starting five is absolutely amazing. I did push Karl-Anthony Towns to be a center again. As you guys can see in the years, I did simulate one game, so that's why you guys are seeing this. But these 2 seasons here, he was a power forward, so he did not rebound as much because Rudy Gobert took the center position from him and he did not block as much. But the seasons he was a center, as you guys can see, he averaged more than a block a game and around 10 rebounds per game. Also, a lot of points per game, as you guys can see. So we pushed him back to the center position. I'm pretty sure that's the position he will be playing this season. And this is going to be our starting lineup. We have Jalen Brunson as our point guard, Mikal Bridges as our shooting guard, another great get for the New York Knicks. He's an amazing perimeter defender in general, amazing three-point shooter. This is another championship move for them. They have Josh Hart, who we're going to be playing at the small forward position. OG Anunoby, we're going to be playing at the power forward position. Of course, Cat at the center position. Off the bench, we have Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achiuwa, we have Miles McBride, and Landry Shamet. I put Landry Shamet in because they wanted Cameron Payne to play, but we already have too many point guards playing right now, and I did simulate past one game. I just redid my intro, and we lost that game, sadly, but the chemistry still needs to be built, and I'll probably see you guys at the trade deadline. We're going to be pulling off one trade this season, that's for sure, for a backup shooting guard. And we're going to probably be trading away Landry Shamet. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline, and we'll see how we're doing there. So I was checking contract extensions and seeing who's down to sign a contract extension. Mitchell Robinson is down. He's an amazing backup center. And we're going to go ahead and sign him to a 2-year, $15 million. Well, this would be around $30 million contract. Let's go ahead and give him that, and he accepts. We can also bring back Precious Achiuwa. He wants around 10 mil. We'll lower that as much as we can, around 9.25 a year, and he accepts. There was also one more down here, Jericho Sims. We'll sign him so we can trade him in the off season. And yep, he also accepts. So we got most of our players locked down. I hope we can bring back Mikal Bridges. Well, we have him for 2 years still, but I want to give him his extension. I did not pull off the backup shooting guard trade just yet, but I'm going to start looking around right now. So far, we're 23 wins, 14 losses. We're the 3rd seed. We're playing pretty well, but we need a better backup shooting guard, so I'm going to find just that. So I put Nickeil Alexander-Walker in Trade Finder, and we can get him for Marcus Morris Sr. and a 1st-round pick, and I think we're going to be pulling this trade off. He's an amazing defender. He can score. He's a good 3-point shooter, and he can play make. So he would be our backup shooting guard. And we're going to go ahead and pull this trade off, even though we have to give up a 1st-round pick. It is top 10 protected, so I'm all right with that. And we get a really good backup shooting guard. So we're going to go ahead and pull that trade off there. Now we don't need Landry Shamet as our backup shooting guard anymore. And we can switch him for, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And we're obviously going to give a lot more minutes to Nickeil Alexander-Walker than that. We're going to give him around 20 minutes per game. He will be our 6th man coming off the bench. And hopefully this helps our team out a bit. He is a good... We did need someone off the bench who's a good scorer. We had Miles McBride, but now we also have Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And I think that'll be the last trade we'll be pulling off. I did have a chance to get Malik Beasley for Landry Shamet, and I believe we had to give up a first round pick. But I think I'm fine with this trade here. It helps our defense out, and so does it. It also helps out our offense. So now I'll be seeing you guys at the end of season number 1. We probably will make the playoffs, so I'll see you guys there. So at the end of season number 1, Luka Doncic wins MVP. Zachary Risacher wins Rookie of the Year with the Atlanta Hawks. Amin Thompson wins Sixth Man of the Year. Wemby wins Depoy, averaging 3 blocks per game, which is crazy. Amin Thompson, Most Improved Player. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins Clutch Player of the Year, putting up almost 35 points a game. That's insane. For 36 minutes, he would have been averaging 36 points per game, which is crazy. Mark, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, while the OKC gets Coach of the Year. The Minnesota Timberwolves win Executive of the Year. And I'm guessing that's from the Dante DiVincenzo and Julius Randle trade. They won 60 games and lost only 22, so clearly the Julius Randle trade is working for them in the 2K simulation. I will be rebuilding the Minnesota Timberwolves next, so stay tuned for that video. But let's see if we get anyone on All NBA. We should get, wait, did I miss our guy? No, Jalen Brunson. Okay. That makes no sense at all. So we don't get anyone on All NBA first team or on All NBA All Defensive second team, which is kind of crazy. Okay. Well, we were the first seed in our conference, as you guys can see. We're going up against the Miami Heat. They were once again a play-in team, just like they've been for like the last 5 years, ever since they acquired Jimmy Butler. No, I'm playing, but yeah, they're always a play-in team the last few years somehow. Let me show you guys the player stats here. So Jalen Brunson put up 25.5 points per game. That's why I'm surprised he wasn't on All-NBA, on any All-NBA team, but it is what it is. Karl-Anthony Towns, 21 points per game, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 blocks per game, shooting 50, almost 40, and almost 90, which is insane. Mikal Bridges, 15 points per game. Again, another awesome get for the New York Knicks. He won't have to be scoring as much with the New York Knicks, so his efficiency is going to get better. He's going to be a better defender since he's going to be focusing on defense and hitting three-point shots. And again, awesome get for the New York Knicks. OG Anunoby played really well for us, 13 points per game. 13 also from Josh Hart, who also averaged 10.5 boards, 6 assists, a steal, shooting almost 50% from the field and almost 40% from the three-point line. Nickeil Alexander was a good get for us as our 6th man, putting up almost 9 points per game, almost 4 assists over a steal game, shooting 47, almost 48% from the field and 38% from the three-point line. Miles McBride, 8.5, 8.2 from Mitchell Robinson. Rebounded really well for us. His efficiency in 2K simulation is always amazing, so I raised his shot tendency. That way he shoots more than he normally would. But now we're going to be going up against the Miami Heat. So let me fix up our player minutes and then we'll jump right into this game. So this is what our player minutes are going to look like as of right now for the first round. And let's see how things play out. So we have all these players on our bench, and then our starting 5 is of course the same. Let's see if we're able to defeat the Miami Heat, which I think we should be able to do, but you never know. Game 1, we do win. OG Anunoby was our leading scorer with 28 points, 25 from Cat, 23-point double-double from Jalen Brunson, double-double from Josh Hart. Game 2, we also win. This time, Cat led the way in scoring and rebounding. Game 2, we also win. Sorry, Game 3, I meant to say. Jalen Brunson with 34 points. That's what I'm talking about. And are we going to sweep the Miami Heat? And we do just that. Mikal Bridges with 25 points. What I like about this team so much is this coming season, we're not going to know who's going to be the leading scorer of the team. Well, of the team in the season, obviously it's going to be Jalen Brunson, but every game, any of the starting 5 players could step up and put up 20 to 30 points and be the leading scorer for that game. So this team is going to be honestly a really fun team to watch in my opinion. But now we're going up against the Boston Celtics. And the problem with this is through every regular season game we had against the Boston Celtics this season, we were not able to beat them. So hopefully we're able to beat them in the playoffs. But in the regular season, we did not even beat this team once. But hopefully we can do it now. Let's see. Game 1, we win. Hell yeah. OG Anunoby with 30 points. Game 2, we lose. I know this team's a really good team, the Boston Celtics. They got me scared now. Porzingis is going off. Brunson, Tatum. Okay, Game 3, we win. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Jalen Brunson with 33 points. He's not averaging as much in the playoffs right now, but that's all right. Can we go up 3-1? And we do just that. Let's go. Brunson with 25. Can we, gentlemen, sweep them? We cannot. OG had 24 points, but Tatum had 36. Let's jump into Simcast here. Hopefully we're able to beat this team and not go to a game 7. So far we have the lead. But can we keep it? And it looks like we are. Oh my god, that was close. They almost came right back when I was about to say we are going to win. We won by 4 points, which is crazy. Jalen Brunson led the way in scoring, 25 points. His efficiency wasn't the best, but it is what it is. Cat is playing amazing, so is Mikal Bridges. And now we got the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers in the regular season also gave us trouble. We weren't able to beat them many times. But let's see if we can do that in the playoffs. We did make it to the conference finals in the first season. Let's see how that plays out. Game 1, we win. Jalen Brunson with a 30-point double-double. Cat with a 25-point double-double. Game 2, we also win. Jalen Brunson with 43 points. Let's go. Josh Hart with the double-double. He's playing amazing in the playoffs. Can we go up 3-0? And we do just that. Let's go. Mikal Bridges led the way in scoring with 31 points. And are we going to sweep the Indiana Pacers? No, we do not. Tyrese Halliburton put up 39 points that game. Jalen Brunson and the rest of our team. Can we, gentlemen, sweep them? And we do just that. Jalen Brunson with 34, Cat with 29, Mikal Bridges with 21. Now it looks like we're going to be going up against the OKC Thunder. Yup, it's them. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander averaging nearly 36 points per game. And they were the first seed. Let's see how many games they won in the regular season here. So they won 60 games and lost 22. We won 58 and lost 24. I forgot to show you guys how many games we won. But this team, it was a better offensive team than us, as you guys can see. Hopefully we're able to defeat them in the playoffs. If we lose game 1, I think I'm going to come up with a coach game plan right away. But let's see how things go in game number 1. And we lose. So yeah, I'm going to come up with a coach game plan. Shai was fouled out in 19 minutes and we still lost. That's crazy. I got to come up with a coach game plan for sure. So in my opinion, I think I came up with a pretty good coach game plan. I put Mikal Bridges On Shea, I put Jalen Brunson. On Alex Caruso, I have Josh Hart. On Luke Dort, we put OG Anunoby. On Jalen Williams, since he's going absolutely ham in the playoffs. We put Karl-Anthony Towns on Chet, who somehow his efficiency isn't the best, but he's still playing really good. And then we put Nickel Alexander-Walker on Isaiah Joe. We put Mitchell Robinson on the former New York player Isaiah Hartenstein. So let's see if we can win game number 2, and we do just that. Let's go. So it looks like the defense may have worked. Shea fouled out once again, which is good for us. We won only by 1 point, which is crazy. Here are our player stats. Hopefully we can keep up this winning. And we fall short in game number 3, of course. Damn, this team is honestly really good. And Isaiah Hartenstein went 7 for 7. Is he starting for this team right now? No, he's not, but he's still playing a lot of minutes. Almost 30 minutes a game. Let's jump into Simcast. Hopefully, we're able to win a championship. That would be amazing. But let's see. So far, it looks like we are going to be winning this game, and we tie up the series. Jalen Brunson with 40 points. Let's go. Cat with 36-point double-double. That's what I'm talking about. Now, the series is tied at 2-2 apiece. Let's see how things play out. I want to see how our players are playing. Oh, God. Mikal Bridges, his efficiency has fallen off a little bit. His three-point efficiency is amazing, but his field goal percentage dropped a little bit. Let's see how OG Anunoby is playing. His efficiency has dropped a lot also from the three-point line and his field goal percentage. Damn. What about Josh Hart? He's playing phenomenal still, but let's see how things go. Let's see if we can go up 3-2, which would be really good for us. So far, we're getting dismantled, but hopefully we can come back, and it looks like we are going to lose this game. By a lot. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Cat only played 29 minutes? What? And he wasn't even fouled out. He did have 5 fouls, but why is Jalen Brunson not shooting the ball enough? I don't know what's going on here. But I'm going to fix up the player shot tendencies right now, because Jalen Brunson should be shooting the most amount of shots on this team. It shouldn't be OG Anunoby, that's for sure. So I'm going to lower theirs and higher Jalen Brunson's. I'll be right back. So I did switch up a few shot tendencies. I lowered Mikal Bridges' shot tendency as well as OG Anunoby's. They're playing horrible in the NBA Finals. I checked their efficiency in the NBA Finals, and both of them are shooting under 40%. I don't know why or how, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can win. We'll jump into Simcast. We do have home court advantage, but let's see if that's of any use or help for us. And it's a really close game, to be honest. It's a tie game, 7 minutes remaining. We're up by 7. We're up by 9 with 1 minute remaining, and it looks like we are going to win. Jalen Brunson with 32 points, 25 from OG Anunoby. Thank God these two stepped up this game. I was getting fed up with them. Since I seen their efficiency in the finals, I was like, what the hell? But at least they played good in the game that matters most. We're pushing it to a game 7. Are we going to win a championship? Or are we going to have to go for the championship next season? Let's see. And so far, we're off to a horrible start. We're down by, oh God, 16, 17 points in the third quarter. I'm pretty sure we're going to be losing this game. Yeah, we are. There's no way we're coming back from that. And we lost by 22 points. Jalen Brunson. Oh, God. He played phenomenal. This isn't Jalen Brunson's fault. Mikal Bridges played horrible in the finals. I'll show you guys the final stats right now. So, of course, OKC Thunder wins the championship. Shea wins finals MVP. Let me show you guys the player stats for the finals. Jalen Brunson, as you guys could see, played phenomenal. So did Cat. OG Anunoby even ended up stepping up in the last 2 games, and his efficiency ended up going up to a 45. But Mikal Bridges, 37%. For some reason, I've realized Mikal Bridges in 2K simulation in the playoffs, he plays horrible for some reason. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Josh Hart played decent. His efficiency wasn't the best. Nickeil Alexander-Walker played good. But we made it all the way to the finals to lose in game number 7. LeBron James is going to retire. We cannot overturn that since he went on the farewell tour. So yeah, we can overturn Chris Paul, and I think I'm going to do just that. Kyle Lowry, Al Horford, Mike Conley, any player that I think could still be good role players to a team right now, I'm going to overturn. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the either NBA draft if we have any picks or the free agency. So for the NBA draft, we had the 28th pick in the second round, and I selected this guy here. He's a power forward who's a decent 3-point shooter, so we're going to go ahead and sign him. His overall is really low, but hopefully that changes and he progresses in the future. And we have no one on a team option. Let's see if we have any qualifying offers to give out, and we do not, because I'm pretty sure our main core we still have signed, which we do, which is really good news. We have Jalen Brunson, Miles McBride, we have Mikal Bridges, Nickeil Alexander. Oh my god, what did I just say? Nickeil Alexander-Walker, sorry. We have OG Anunoby, and this guy here, he was the first, okay, he was the 25th pick in the first round in 2024. He has C+ potential, which isn't too good. We have Josh Hart, we have Precious Achiuwa, we have Karl-Anthony Towns, and Mitchell Robinson. So I don't know if we have much money in the free agency. We do have around 5 million, the mid-level exception, I believe that's what it's called. So let's see what we can get with that. Kind of want a backup power forward who's a good 3-point shooter, since 3-point shooting was an issue for us the previous season. Let me see if that changed after acquiring Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So let's see. It did change. So we averaged around 12 3-pointers a game, which is actually pretty good. We were the 7th best team. But before that, we were around 17, I believe. But I still think I want a power forward that can shoot the 3. And let's see who I can find for that. So here is player progression. Not much progression, not much regression, luckily. Josh Hart does regress a little bit. And the reason there's not much regression is because I went to this thing and I pushed it down to 40. Otherwise, the players regress way too fast. Even though I don't think that really had much of a adjustment, but I guess 40 is better than 50 in my opinion. So I just went with that. But yeah, this is what our team is looking like. Well, I can't show you guys right now since I skipped through that, but I'll show you guys here in a second once this loads. And let me fix this up here. We're going to go with the 2026 draft class by Jack Move. And here's our roster. So Jalen Brunson, of course, Miles McBride. I did end up getting Malik Beasley because he's an amazing 3-point shooter. In case Miles McBride does not play good, we're going to switch him out with Malik Beasley, and I did get Matisse Thybulle also since he is a amazing defender. In case we want to switch him out with Precious, we can move his secondary position to power forward, and that's probably what we're gonna do right now. And there we go. Now I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. So our starting 5 is going to be looking the exact same. And I do see a lot of regression, to be honest. Jalen Brunson was a 94 the previous season. I believe Mikal Bridges was like an 86. OG Anunoby was also at 86, I believe. So there was some regression, but for some reason it did not show. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. Karl-Anthony Towns is still a 90 overall, which is good to see. Mitchell Robinson, 81. Miles McBride did progress, which is good for us. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is still in 79, but for some reason in player progression, it said he was at 80, so I don't know why it said that. And then we have Matisse Thybulle off the bench, so no more Precious Achiuwa. We're going to switch him out with Matisse Thybulle. I don't know if that's going to be the right decision, but I guess time will tell. So yeah, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Karl-Anthony Towns off the bench. Mitchell Robinson, Miles McBride, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Matisse Thybulle. I'll be seeing you guys at the end of season number 2, or at the trade deadline if there's any trades to be made. We are here at the trade deadline. We are the number 1 seed with 35 wins and 16 losses, but our offense is ranked number 15th in the NBA, as you guys can see. So we're going to be pulling off a trade here. We're going to be trading for a better backup point guard. We're going to trade Miles McBride. Somehow he's up to an 82 overall, but his efficiency is horrible. And I threw him in Trade Finder. Well, he's an 81 overall, actually. I threw him in Trade Finder, and we can get Tyus Jones for Miles McBride. This will help our offense a ton. His efficiency is way better. He's a better playmaker, and he's a perfect 6th man to have on our team. So we're going to be pulling this trade off here. We also get Chris Dunn, who's probably not going to play for us, but we still get him anyways. We're going to go ahead and pull this trade off. Now, Tyus Jones will be our 6th man, which I think helps our offense a ton. I was playing Malik Beasley for the last 3 games because Miles McBride was playing horrible, but this for sure is going to be helping our offense. And I may pull off one more trade or not. I'm not sure. Our starting 5 is playing good. Mikal Bridges is playing phenomenal, but hopefully he can keep this up in the playoffs. If he chokes in the playoffs again, we're going to be trading him this coming off season. Same as OG Anunoby. He's playing good as of right now, but he got to keep this up for the playoffs in order for us to keep him. So I think we're going to roll out with this team as of right now. I'm probably going to switch Matisse Thybulle for Precious again. Matisse Thybulle is not playing good at all. His efficiency is horrible, so we're going to run with this rotation right here and see how things go. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. So at the end of season number 2, Victor Wembanyama wins his first MVP in his 3rd NBA season, putting up insane stats, 29 points per game, 14 rebounds, and all the rest. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. Tyler Hero, 6th Man of the Year. I don't know why they have him coming off the bench, but okay. Wemby also wins Depoy. Bones Highland wins Most Improved Player, putting up 16 points per game. Wemby also wins Clutch Player of the Year. And we get Coach of the Year, and the Timberwolves get Executive of the Year. I did switch out our coach in the previous off-season for this guy right here, Michael Stoffer. Switched out Tom Thibodeau. Obviously they wouldn't do that in real life, but this is 2K, so I ended up doing that anyways. Let's see if this year we get Jalen Brunson on an all-NBA team. Hopefully we do, and it looks like we don't once again. Okay. No Karl-Anthony Towns, no Jalen Brunson. It is what it is. But we were the first seed, and this season we were a lot better than the previous season. We won 60 games and lost 22. We were the best team in the NBA. The OKC Thunder had the same exact wins and losses as us, and our points per game did improve a little bit after acquiring Tyus Jones, which is really nice. And we had the best defense in the league, which is also really cool. 9-point differential. So the Timberwolves are going to be the team we're probably going to be facing soon, or any of these three teams, to be honest. Our 3 points were up there and everything, but now we're going up against the Washington Wizards, and I think we should destroy this team pretty easily, to be honest. They're a young team, not really a good team at all, so let's go ahead, fix up our player minutes, and hopefully sweep the Washington Wizards. I am going to move Nickeil Alexander-Walker over to small forward. He does jump up 1 in overall. And the reason I'm doing that is because if we keep him at shooting guard, Jalen Brunson will not play the full 38 minutes that we want him to play. So this is what the rotation will look like, and the minutes will look like for the first round. And then this is our bench minutes. Let's see if we're able to sweep the Washington Wizards. And we beat them in Game 5, so a gentleman's sweep. Let's see how our players are playing so far. Jalen Brunson's playing good. Cal Bridges is playing amazing. Josh Hart's playing amazing. OG Anunoby's playing good. His 3-point's good, but his field goal percentage dropped a little bit, but that's all right. Karl-Anthony Towns is playing really well this playoff run so far. 60% and almost 60 from the 3-point line. Tyus Jones, amazing get for this team, putting up 17 points per game off the bench. Crazy good efficiency. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's playing all right. Robinson's playing good, and Precious Achiuwa's playing good. Now we get the Miami Heat, who were the 4th seed. They acquired Jalen Green somehow. Looks like they traded Jimmy Butler for Jalen Green, which obviously made this team a lot better. They have Clint Capella as their power forward, which is kind of dumb. They should put Bam Adebayo there, but it is what it is. Let's see, Game 1, we win. Jalen Brunson with 37 points, Tyus Jones with 20. Game 2, we lose. Holy. Terry Rozier with 23 points. Okay. Game 3, we do win. Cat had 17 boards, 27 points, triple-double from Josh Hart. Game 4, we also win. 31 from Jalen Brunson, 21-point double-double from Cat. And is it going to be a gentleman's sweep? And it is. 25 points from Jalen Brunson, 22 from Mikal Bridges. And now we're going up against the Detroit Pistons. Okay. Somehow this team's really good. And they got Andre Drummond back on the Detroit Pistons. Okay. As we all know, he started his career in Detroit, and now he's back with the Detroit Pistons, which is pretty crazy. The Detroit Pistons somehow end up being a really good team in 2K Simulation, so I am going to come up with a coach game plan for them just in case. And once I finish up the coach game plan and putting defenders on their starting 5, we'll jump right into the conference finals. So here we are in the Eastern Conference Finals. We're going to be going up against the Detroit Pistons. Again, like I said, in 2K Simulation, this team is really good. So we're facing them here in the Conference Finals. I was just thinking to myself right now, Imagine if the Thompson twins had a jump shot, how deadly the twins would be. Amin Thompson and Azar Thompson, they would be one of the deadliest players. Well, deadliest young up-and-coming players. They still are right now, even without a jump shot. So imagine if they had a jump shot, how amazing these two brothers would be. But over here, it's us against the Detroit Pistons. And in the Western Conference Finals, it's a Golden State Warriors versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, which I'm kind of surprised by. I've never really seen the Golden State Warriors make it this far in 2K Simulation, but as you guys could see, they made a bunch of trades. They acquired Lonzo Ball, Brandon Clark. They traded away Draymond Green, and clearly that's helping them. But let's get into our conference finals matchup against the Detroit Pistons. In game 1, we win. Hell yeah. Tyus Jones with 30 points. Good thing we picked him up. Game 2, we also win. We're up 2-0. Jalen Brunson with a 31-point double-double. And we are up 3-0. Let's go. 33 points again from Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart with a 21-point game. And are we going to sweep them? We do not, but not even a gentleman sweep. And oh my god, they are pushing us to a game 7 just like that. I gotta see who's playing good for this team right now. I did put Josh Hart on Jaden Ivey, and I put Mikal Bridges on Cade Cunningham, but clearly that's not working. I don't know what to do here. So they're starting Tobias Harris, and he's actually playing pretty good for this team as of right now. I had to put Jalen Brunson on Azar Thompson. Maybe that's why he's scoring so many points. I don't know if that's the smartest move we could have done, but I guess it is what it is. We'll jump into Simcast. Maybe I should have jumped into Simcast earlier. VJ Edgecombe's playing really well, actually. Holy, he's putting up 13 points per game. I think I'm going to change the defense I put, because I ended up putting Nickeil Alexander-Walker on Marcus Sasser, but in reality, VJ Edgecombe is playing better than him, so I'm going to switch that up right now. Alright, so let's jump into the Simcast for game number 7 and see if we're able to defeat the Detroit Pistons. We do have home court advantage, but let's see if we're going to end up winning this game. So far, we do have the lead by quite a bit, and it looks like we are going to be going to the NBA Finals. Let's go. So the New York Knicks are in the NBA Finals. We defeat the Detroit Pistons in the Conference Finals. Karl-Anthony Towns led the way in scoring with 25 points. Then OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, Tyus Jones, Nickeil Alexander-Walker played really well for us. Mikal Bridges missed a lot of shots, but that's all right. Precious Achiuwa played well, and so did Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart didn't really shoot much, but that's because I lowered his shot tendency because his efficiency wasn't the best in the conference finals. And now it's going to game 7 for the Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's crazy. Let's see who's going to win that game. And it is the Minnesota Timberwolves. I would love to see the Golden State Warriors here. It would have been a lot easier for us also, in my opinion, and it would have been cool to see them here. But now we're going up against Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, and the Timberwolves. They do have Robert Dillingham playing at the point guard position. In the preseason game that they played against the Lakers, he went absolutely ham. This kid has a lot of potential, in my opinion. He's skinny. He's only 160 pounds, but I'm pretty sure he could put on muscle in the next few years. But the problem right now for us is this guy right here. Of course, Anthony Edwards, a.k.a. Michael Jordan's son, as people like to say. And Julius Randle, and of course, Naz Reid as their 6th man. I think I'm going to come up with a coach game plan, or actually we'll do that if we're losing. Let's go. Game 1, we win. Hell yeah. Jalen Brunson with 38 points, 20 from OG Anunoby. Let's go. Edwards had 38 points as well. Okay. Game number 2, we lose. God damn it. Brunson had 22 points. Cat also had 22 points. Anthony Edwards. These 3 had 20 plus points. Rob Dillingham is playing really good so far. If we lose this game, I'm going to come up with a coach game plan. And of course we lose. 38-point double-double from Anthony Edwards. Robert Dillingham is playing way too good. We got to put a good defender on him right now. So let me fix that up. All right, let's see if we're able to tie the series up. They do have home court advantage. And I totally forgot to mention, Julius Randle is going up against his old team, and Karl-Anthony Towns is going up against his old team. Let's see who's going to win the trades in 2K simulation in these finals. So far, we have the lead, but they're coming right back. It's a really close game. Tie game in the 4th quarter. We're up by 4. 4 minutes remaining, and we're up by 10 with 2 minutes remaining. Looks like we are going to win this game and tie up the series. Let's go. Karl-Anthony Towns with 27 points. OG Anunoby with 23. 17 from Tyus Jones. Only 13 from Jalen Brunson. He's not shooting as much as the number 1 option should be shooting, and his shot tendency is all the way up, so I don't know why that's the case, but okay. Now, let's see which team's going to go up 3-2. Hopefully it's us. We do have home court advantage. Let's see if we're going to end up coming up on top. So far, we have the lead by a decent amount, but they're coming right back. 5 minutes remaining, we're up by 10. 2 minutes remaining, we're up by 11. And they're almost back. Holy, they outscored us a lot there. If this, okay, it looks like we are going to go up 3-2. Let's go. Cat had 34-point double-double. OG Anunoby with 23 points. Again, Jalen Brunson's not shooting as much. I don't understand why. But whatever, we still got the W. Josh Hart played decent. His efficiency has dropped from the regular season. Tyus Jones with 10 points. Mitchell Robinson 10 points. Mikal Bridges is struggling right now. The last 2 games, I believe he was single digit. Yeah, 8 points, then 4 points. Hopefully he can step up, but still his defense is good. Let's see if the New York Knicks are going to win the championship this year. They do have home court advantage. So far, we have the lead. It's a really close game, though. We're up by 5. Starting the 4th quarter. I'm going to slow it down towards the end. We're up by 9. They're coming right back. Well, a little bit. Let me slow this down just a little bit. We're up by, how much is that? 7 points, 1 minute remaining. And let's jump in and try getting a few buckets. It looks like we are going to be winning the NBA championship. Let me change the difficulty to pro. I am bad at this game. Not the best player. I don't know if you guys have seen my previous videos or not, but I'm not good. Actually, we'll play on semi-pro because I'm not going to be able to make a bucket otherwise. We're gonna, okay, Jalen Brunson fouled out. Oh god. This seems about good. If you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 100 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. That means a lot. And it looks like, oh, Anthony Edwards with the bucket. But we're obviously gonna win unless I just miss a bunch of shots, which I don't think I will. But you never know, and boom, there we go. That was a nice pass by Tyus Jones to Cat. And the slam dunk. Let's go. Looks like we are going to be winning the championship. But yeah, subscribe if you guys are new. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, we're almost at 100 subscribers. Comment down below what videos you guys want to see me, what team you guys want me to rebuild next, sorry. And I'll do that. Well, the next video, I'm probably going to be rebuilding the Minnesota Timberwolves with Julius Randle, in my opinion. But yeah, still leave some comments down below, and I'll try my best to make a video on that. Okay, that's a miss. Yeah, but whatever. We won the championship. Let's go in the second season with Karl-Anthony Towns as he secures the last rebound. The New York Knicks are NBA champions. Let's go. Let's see the celebration here. They changed it up a little bit from the NBA 2K24 celebration. If you guys are subscribed here, you guys know I haven't made a video on NBA 2K25 yet. This is my first video for it. I was a little busy the past month or so that's a reason for that. But now you guys will be seeing a lot more videos coming out on the NBA 2K25 rebuilds. There's Jalen Brunson running to the court celebrating. He's probably going to win Finals MVP. Josh Hart gets the trophy right there, the NBA championship. Let's go. Clearly, this trade ended up working in the 2K simulation at least, and I think it will in real life also. They're for sure championship contenders. There's a few teams standing in their way, the Boston Celtics to be exact, and there's obviously other teams out there that are really good as well, just like the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's a lot of good teams now. The Denver Nuggets, Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, Philadelphia 76ers. Okay, Karl-Anthony Towns wins Finals MVP. So it wasn't Jalen Brunson. Let's see who averaged more points in the finals. So Karl-Anthony Towns has averaged more points per game than Jalen Brunson in the NBA Finals. Was averaging a double-double, so that's why he won Finals MVP. Jalen Brunson put up 21 points per game, 19 points per game from OG Anunoby, 16 from Mikal Bridges. I don't know why in the playoffs, Mikal Bridges sometimes slacks off. He shot 40% from the field. In the whole playoffs, he shot really well, but not in the finals. 12 points per game from Tyus Jones, amazing gap for us. 7 from Josh Hart, 7 from Mitchell Robinson, 5 from Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and then 2 from Precious. We're going to run it back one more season with the same team. We have the whole team locked up on a salary, so we won't have to bring back any players, I believe. Let me check. Yeah. So we're going to run with the same core one more season, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next playoffs for the next season. James Harden does retire. We gave him a farewell tour, so we can't override that. Jimmy Butler is trying to retire. We're going to override that. He's 87 overall. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next playoffs, and hopefully we can win 2 championships back to back. So as you guys seen, we just won a championship with the New York Knicks, and this is the last season. I'm just doing this season basically fun. Again, these videos are not meant to be hyper realistic, so we're gonna go ahead and trade away OG Anunoby. Even though he did help us win a championship, we can trade him for Pascal Siakam, which in my opinion is a way better player than OG Anunoby. He can score, rebound, play make, and he's a really good defender on top of all of that. We can get back Pascal Siakam for OG Anunoby. We can get Aaron Gordon. There's a lot of players. We can even get Lauri Markkanen. I would want Lauri Markkanen, but the thing is, the problem would be defense. As you guys can see, he's not the best defender in 2K simulation in NBA 2K25. He's better in real life, obviously, but 2K simulate NBA 2K25 gave him pretty bad defense. So we're not going to go ahead and make that trade. We can get Bam Adebayo, which would be honestly pretty cool. Honestly, I think this would be a really nice trade for us. We can push Karl-Anthony Towns back to power forward and have Bam Adebayo be our center. Let me look around here. I think this would be a fun trade. Because honestly, the trade we're making right now is honestly just for fun, in my opinion. We already won a championship. That was our goal, and we did that. Now I want a season where we could play and have fun. And Bam Adebayo would be really fun to have on this team. So let me decide, and once I do, I'll make sure to show you guys who we're going to be selecting here. So I think we're going to go ahead and pull this trade off here. OG Anunoby and Kevon Looney for Bam Adebayo. I've never got Bam Adebayo many times in a rebuild, so that's the main reason I want him on this team. It'd be pretty cool to have him be our center and push Karl-Anthony Towns back to power forward. Of course, Bam is one of the best defenders. He's a good playmaker and rebounder. And of course, he scores. He's a good scorer as well. So we're going to go ahead, pull this trade off here. We're going to push Karl-Anthony Towns back to power forward. He stays the same in overall, which is good to see. And now this is our new team. We have Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges. Well, I'll show you guys the new team when... Actually, let me show you guys now, because after that, I'm going to see you guys at the end of season number 3. So we have Jalen Brunson, Tyus Jones. We have Mikal Bridges. We got Caldwell Pope on a really good deal in case we want to play him over Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We have Mikal Bridges, Caldwell Pope. We have Nickeil. Oh my God, we have Caldwell Pope and Mikal Bridges. And then we have Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Josh Hart. Josh Hart will be our starting small forward. We have Karl-Anthony Towns and Precious Achiuwa, and then we have Bam Adebayo and Mitchell Robinson. Honestly, I think we're going to win a championship pretty easily this season, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season and we'll see if that's the case or not. So we're here at the trade deadline. I did not think we would be pulling off another trade, but we're going to do just that. The reason for that is because if we keep running the way we are right now, we won't win a championship, and I'll tell you guys a few reasons why that's the case. So right now we are the number 2 seed. Clearly the Detroit Pistons are a lot better than us. And one of the main reasons we're going to make the trade that I'm going to show you guys here in a second is our 3-point shooting is the worst, one of the 3rd worst in the whole NBA right now. And we need to fix that in order for us to win another championship. So sadly, we're going to have to trade away a key player on this team, an amazing player. I like him a lot, but it is what it is, and it's that player is Josh Hart. The reason for that is he's not the best 3-point shooter. He's never really been a 3-point shooter. He's a good rebounder, facilitator, and good player around the rim to score, but he's not a good 3-point shooter, as you guys can see. He's only 6'4". He's our small forward. We can push Mikal Bridges to small forward if we want. So in my opinion, if we trade him away for a good 3-point shooter, our 3-point shooting should go up. We should make a lot more 3-pointers. Sucks to do, but this is the last season. Again, this is a fun season. This last season is not meant to be hyper realistic, so we're gonna go with the flow and play fun and hopefully win another championship. And this was one of the trades that I like, Jalen Suggs, because we can push him to shooting guard. He's an amazing defender, amazing 3-point shooter as well, as you guys can see. And he would be an amazing shooting guard in my opinion. He's not the best playmaker, so that's why shooting guard would fit him perfectly. There's a lot of other players we could trade for. Danny Avdija. We could trade for DeAndre Hunter, who's also a really good 3-point shooter. There's quite a few players here. Like, we could dismantle the Detroit Pistons right now if we wanted, but I don't want to do that. Desmond Bane would be kind of cool, but then we'd have to give up Mitchell Robinson. So we can also get Derek White, I forgot to mention. And this would be kind of cool, but for some reason in 2K Simulation, Derek White is not as good as he is in real life. So we're not going to be pulling this trade off right here, even though I think it would be a pretty good trade. But in my opinion, as of right now, this trade is a better trade for us. So boom, thank you for your services, Josh Hart. We're trading you away for Jalen Suggs. Boom. We got Josh Hart his championship, so he should be happy either way. Now we can move Jalen Suggs to shooting guard. He does stay the same in overall. And then let's put his secondary position as small forward, and then we'll move Mikal Bridges over to small forward, and he jumps up in overall to an 87, which is really nice to see. And now this is our new starting 5. Jalen Brunson at the point guard, Jalen Suggs at the shooting guard, Mikal Bridges as our small forward, Karl-Anthony Towns as our power forward, and then Bam Adebayo as our center. And now I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Here we are in the NBA Finals. We ended up as the second seed, as you guys can see. We were the second seed at the trade deadline, and we're still the second seed. Let me show you guys the player stats here. So Jalen Brunson led the way, putting up 24 points per game, 18 from Karl-Anthony Towns, 16 from Bam Adebayo, 15 from Mikal Bridges, 13 from Jalen Suggs, 13 from Tyus Jones, 8 from Caldwell Pope. I did end up playing Caldwell Pope over Nickeil Alexander-Walker. His efficiency is a bit better, so that's the reason we started playing him. Mitchell Robinson, 7 points, 5 from Precious Achiuwa, and that's about it. And now we got the Chicago Bulls, who we will be going up against in the first round. Their starting five is pretty good, to be honest. They ended up getting Brendan Pajemski from the Golden State Warriors. They got Shaedon Sharpe from the Portland Trail Blazers, or it looks like they signed him in free agency, actually. And then they ended up getting this guy that they drafted as a 5th pick, who ended up being a really good pick for them. And yeah, this is a pretty good team in my opinion, but I think we should be able to beat them. I don't know if we're a championship team right now. The Detroit Pistons honestly are a really good team. Oh my god, no wonder they were so good. They got Victor Wembanyama somehow. That would mean they pulled a trade off, I believe, or they signed him somehow. Though he was supposed to be on a 4-year contract, that would mean the San Antonio Spurs declined his player option for the fourth year, which makes no sense at all. But no wonder they were the first seed. I was wondering, how is this team better than us? And now that proves why they were better than us. They have Wemby on the team. They also got Jarris Walker. They also obviously have Azar Thompson. They had VJ Edgecombe, was progressing like crazy. Cade Cunningham was progressing. I don't know if I'll be able to beat that team, but let me fix up our player minutes and we'll jump right into the playoffs. So this is what the player minutes will look like. 39 from Jalen Brunson, 30 for Jalen Suggs, 30 for Mikal Bridges, 36 and 36 from Karl-Anthony Towns and Bam Adebayo. We should be able to defeat the Chicago Bulls, and we lose in game 1. Okay, never mind. Game 2, we win. Jalen Brunson, 35 points. I'm going to simulate round because I think we should. Oh my god, it's a game 7. Holy, this team pushed us to game 7, the play-in team. So clearly the trades we made weren't really the best trades for our team, trading away OG Anunoby and then Josh Hart. For some reason, it's not working out. Jalen Suggs is shooting horribly so far. Let's see how Bam's playing. He's playing really good, to be honest, as of right now. But Karl-Anthony Towns is playing horrible right now. Let's see how Jalen Brunson's playing. He's playing good, but still, for some reason, he doesn't shoot as much in the playoffs ever since we got him. I don't know why. Let's jump into Simcast and see if we can go on to the second round, which I think we should be able to, but I said that before, and this team pushed us to 7 games. And it looks like we are going to be winning. Karl-Anthony Towns finally decided to step up. Let's go. Let's see how many 3-pointers he's shooting. Half of his shots are 3-pointers. Perhaps that's why his efficiency was so low. I did raise his 3-point shot tendency, so he shoots more 3-pointers. Perhaps that's a reason why. But now we got, oh yeah, the Detroit Pistons were eliminated thanks to the Indiana Pacers. Let's go. Now we don't have to face off against the Detroit Pistons, but the Indiana Pacers are just as dangerous. We should have taken Pascal Siakam from this team. If we did that, I think we would have been a lot better, and we would have hurt the Indiana Pacers' firepower. They wouldn't have made it here, but at least they took care of the Detroit Pistons for us. Now I'm hoping the Atlanta Hawks could take care of the Indiana Pacers for us, but that's a big ask. Now we got the Toronto Raptors, Scotty Barnes. They ended up getting Rudy Gobert in a trade, and they got De'Aaron Fox somehow. Okay, let's see if we're able to defeat them. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we lose. Oh, God, what's going on here? Let me fix up some player shot tendencies. I'm going to have to look around who's playing good, who's playing bad. Everyone's playing good as of right now. Jalen Suggs is not playing good. I don't think that was a good trade that we made, in my opinion. If he played like he did in the regular season, sure, I would like that. But he's playing horrible in the playoffs. Let me fix up the shot tendencies a little bit here, and then we'll be right back. So I fixed the shot tendencies, and I also put a coach game plan in motion. Let's see if that's going to help us at all here. Hopefully it does. They do have home court advantage. So far, it's a really close game. Please win. And we do end up winning by 16 points. Let's go, Jalen Brunson. That's what we need from you in order for us to win another championship. Bam Adebayo, 19 boards and 18 points. That's crazy. He's a really good rebounder in 2K simulation. Well, in real life, he rebounds around the same as well, actually. I did not know that. So yeah, he's playing really well for us so far. Jalen Suggs played all right in the game. His efficiency wasn't the best, but that's all right. Karl-Anthony Towns did not play too well, but at least we got the W. Now we need to go up 3-2. Let's see if we can do just that. So far, we have the lead, not by much. And they're right on our tail, and they do end up taking the lead from us. Let's slow it down a little bit here and see if we can jump in to help our team. I think I am going to be jumping in at 2:30. Okay, we'll jump in right now. We're down by 2 minutes remaining. And let's see if we can get the lead for the New York Knicks. I'm going to put it on semi-pro. Let's see who's substituted in right now. This is perfect. That's how we want it. Let's go. We also have the ball, which is really nice. I'm going to drive with Brunson, and just like that, it's tie game. Let's go. Brunson is not shooting as much as I want him to. He's only shot 14 shots. He should be shooting a lot more as a number one option. But I guess our team does have a lot of players who are shooting the ball, so I don't blame him. Let's see what they're going to try doing here. And Scotty Barnes, good job. Good defense there. Pass it up to Bam Adebayo, and that's in. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I know this video has probably already been long. Oh god, he's gonna score, isn't he? No, that's a miss. Okay, I know this video has already been long. Let me pause it here for a second because I need to put my controller on charge. It's about to die, so I'll be right back. Alright, my controller is on charge right now. I'm going to simulate just a little bit until there's 1 minute remaining again because the video has been really long. And I don't want it to be super long, so we'll jump in right here, tie game. 50 seconds remaining. We are at the free throw line with Jalen Brunson. Oh, that's a miss. Okay. Oh, God. I missed the free throw. That's what I mean, you guys, when I say I'm a bad player at 2K. I literally missed a free throw with Jalen Brunson. Okay, at least I got that one, but that honestly doesn't matter because they could just score a 2-pointer right now and be ahead of us. So we got to play good defense here. Let me see who's on our court right now. We have Jalen Suggs. Oh my god, why do we have Caldwell Pope playing? Of course, Mikal Bridges is fouled out in the most important game. Oh god, Scotty Barnes with a miss, thank god. Who's playing good on their team right now? Scotty Barnes has shot 6 for 14, so he's not playing the best right now. We'll pass that to Jalen Brunson. Out to Caldwell Pope. Back. What? Okay, I was not trying to do that. That's a miss. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. No, 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 no. Miss. What? How did that go in? Okay. Damn, I kind of screwed this up for us. We're probably going to lose this game if I continue playing. Okay, we can't shoot from all the way over there, dude. In, thank God. But we're only up by 1 point right now, dude. This is scaring me. Should we put Nickel Alexander-Walker in for better defense? I think we're going to do that right now, actually. Let's see if we're able to win the game. I know they're going to try pushing the shot clock all the way and then scoring at the last second, but we're not going to allow them to do that. I'm going to foul them if they try to do that. Oh my God, why was he left open? Oh my God. We left him open, dude. What was Jalen Suggs doing? Look at that. He's left wide open. Jalen Suggs is hugging Karl-Anthony Towns from behind. Like, what the hell is your problem, dude? Perhaps we should have kept Josh Hart on this team. Clearly, I made a mistake from the looks of it. I want Jalen Brunson to get the ball. Oh my God, I'll see you guys next game. I suck. So as you guys seen, we lost an embarrassing loss, to be honest. I'm trash at this game, as I told you guys. You guys probably didn't believe me. But you guys seen I'm horrible at this game, even though it was on semi-pro. I did make a few changes for our defense, and hopefully that's going to help us get this win. I put Bam Adebayo on Scotty Barnes now. Before I had Karl-Anthony Towns on him, but Karl-Anthony Towns cannot keep up with him in my opinion. So we changed that to Bam Adebayo, and let's see if that'll help us get this win. If not, it is what it is. So far, it's a really close game. They're right on our tail. We're up by 9, 5 minutes remaining. They're catching right back up. 1 minute remaining. We're up by 8 points. Oh my God, how much did we win by in the end? Okay, we won by 5 points. Scotty Barnes still played really good. A good thing our team players stepped up and helped us get this win here. I don't know why Jalen Suggs is playing horrible, but it is what it is. Are we going to be able to go on to face the Indiana Pacers in the conference finals or not? Let's see here in game number 7. We do have home court advantage, but I don't know how much of an advantage that'll be. Let's see. So far we're winning, and it looks like we're going to the conference finals once again. Jalen Brunson with a 41-point double-double. Bam Adebayo with a 34-point double-double. He made 3 3-pointers. Was that a career high for him? Let's see. Basically a career high 3-pointers made. 3 3-pointers, which is really cool. Karl-Anthony Towns, 22 points. 18 from Tyus Jones. 11. Jalen Suggs. He was all right, I guess. But now we're going up against the Indiana Pacers, and I'm going to come up with a coach game plan because we need this guy guarded for sure. Tyrese Halliburton is a threat, and we're going to put Jalen Suggs on him right now. I don't understand how the Indiana Pacers were a play-in team. That makes 0 sense to me because they also ended up acquiring John Collins somehow. I don't know how they were able to afford all this salary. They got him on a minimum contract. That's crazy. Okay, so this team is stacked. Their bench is stacked. Their starting 5 is stacked. But let's see if we're able to defeat them. Game 1, we do win. 30-point double-double for Cat. 27 points from Bam. 26-point double-double from Jalen Brunson. We are running an 8-man rotation. We took Precious Achua out of the rotation since he was shooting horribly. Let's see if we can go up 2-0, and we cannot. But we do go up 2-1, which is nice to see. Are they also running an 8-man? No, they're running a 9-man rotation. Almost our whole team was in double-digit scoring here, which is nice to see. Hopefully we can keep that up. Jalen Brunson played pretty bad that game, but luckily the rest of the team stepped up. Jalen Suggs stepped up, didn't miss a single shot. We lose game 4, but we win game 5. Let's go. Karl-Anthony Towns with a 34-point double-double. Another double-double from Jalen Brunson and Bam Adebayo. Let's see if we're going to be going to the finals once again, and we are. Let's go. Tyrese Halliburton had a double-double, but so did Karl-Anthony Towns, and he got us this win. I don't know why Jalen Brunson only played 32 minutes. He's only playing 35 minutes a game. Perhaps that's why he's not scoring as much as we'd want him to. I'm going to fix that in the finals, that's for sure, because we need him playing as many minutes as possible. So we're either going to be going up against the OKC Thunder or the Dallas Mavericks, who acquired Moses Moody, who's a perfect fit for this team. They brought back Dorian Finney-Smith. Let's see who we're going up against, and it's a OKC Thunder. Chet Holmgren is a Western Conference Finals MVP, and then we got Bam Adebayo as a Eastern Conference Finals MVP. I'm going to come up with a coach game plan for this team, and then let's see who's the better team. And somehow they have Reed Shepherd and Bilal Coulibaly. I don't know how they pulled that off. They got him on a minimum contract. Holy. This is a good team in my opinion. They got Carter Bryant as their power forward, who's honestly a really good player. I did not know he's this good. Everything is B or B+. That's pretty cool. And then of course Chet and Shea. So I'm going to come up with a defensive coach game plan here, and then we'll jump right into the finals. So I came up with a defensive coach game plan. Hopefully it works. I don't know if it will. Of course, as we all know, the OKC Thunder in 2K Simulation are unstoppable. And now they got Reed Shepherd, Bilal Coulibaly. They got a progressed Cason Wallace. They got Kelly Oubre, Terry Rozier. And yeah, their team is stacked. But let's see. Game 1, we lose. Game 2, we also lose. Oh, God. What's going on here? Let's see how our players are playing so far in the finals. NBA Finals. Bam is leading the way. Cat is right behind him. Jalen Brunson, only 20 points per game. Come on, dude. 15 from Mikal Bridges on horrible efficiency. Why does Mikal Bridges do this every finals? Horrible efficiency last season and the previous season. I don't know what his problem is. But whatever. If we lose, we lose. At least we won one championship. In my opinion, that's good enough. Now we'll jump into Simcast and see if we can win this game. And it looks like it's a close game, but I don't know who's going to win. Oh, God. Okay, we won by 3 points in the end. They almost caught right back up. Good thing Mikal Bridges decided to finally step up and score some buckets for us. Jalen Brunson's only playing 35 minutes a game still. I don't understand that. We need him playing like 40 minutes a game in order for us to win, but he's not doing that. So I don't know why. Because I did change his secondary position to shooting guard, same as Tyus Jones. And as you guys can see, we could use shooting guards. We have room for a shooting guard, so I don't know why that's the case, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can win this game and tie the series back up to 2-2 apiece. So far, okay, we're winning this. Hell yeah, let's go. We won by 21 points. Karl-Anthony Towns, 47 points. We need this from Cat if we want to win. There we go. Jalen Brunson played 40 minutes, thank God. Jalen Suggs is starting to play a lot better, which is amazing for us. Bam Adebayo fouled out, but that's why we have Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges did not play too well that game, but that's all right. Let's see if we can go up 3-2 and get us this advantage for the NBA Finals. And so far, they do have the lead, but we take it, and it's so close. Oh, God, they just went up by 10 points in like a second. Okay. I was going to jump in if it was a little closer, but yeah, we're losing. We lost by 6 points, which is all right. Chet is playing good. Yeah. Obviously, Shea is playing really good. How many minutes did... Oh my god, I don't even see Jalen Brunson here. What is he doing? Okay. I don't know what's going on with that here. But we do have home court advantage. Let's see if we can push it to a game 7. So far, we have the lead, and it looks like we are going to win by 12 points. Let's go. Bam Adebayo with 27 points, 23 from Cat. Only 21 from Jalen Brunson. That's crazy. Cat is averaging more points per game than Jalen Brunson. I don't understand that at all, but it is what it is. And now game 7, here we go. Are we going to win another championship, or are we getting sent to Cancun? Let's see. So far, we have the lead, and they are pushing back, but it looks like we are going to win another championship. Let's go. We destroyed the OKC Thunder in Game 7. But I don't even know how many points that is. Like, what, 40 points? Yeah, over 40 points. 44 points, I believe. That is crazy. Let's see how our players played. Their players choked in the last game, thankfully for us. Our defense was clearly better than theirs. Brunson led the way, followed by Bam, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges. Our whole team stepped up, to be honest, which is really good for us. Hell yeah. Let's play the last 30 seconds, and then that'll be it for this video. They have Tyus Jones playing, but that's all right. Whatever. We already won this game. Let's see if we can get a bucket with one of our players here. That should go in. Yeah, that is. I don't know how that was not green. That should have been green in my opinion. And in my opinion, I don't think Jalen Brunson should win Finals MVP. He played horrible. Not horrible, but he didn't score. Well, as you guys can see, he had a 9-point game. 20, 17 as a number 1 option. And then there was Karl-Anthony Towns, 47, 27, 23. Bam Adebayo, 27, 27, 27. Another 27. 4 27-point games in the finals. In my opinion, one of these two should win the finals MVP, but we'll see who ends up winning it. Of course, Jalen Brunson in real life would be a lot better, but 2K Simulation is doing him dirty, because as we know, he's a really good player in my opinion. In all of our opinion, to be honest, he had the best season of his life the previous season in real life, so yeah. Let's see if we could score with Bam here, and we do just that. Let's go. And I'm going to sim pass through this because I don't want to see the same celebration again. Let's see who ends up winning Finals MVP. And then we're going to call it a video from here. Congratulations, the New York Knicks have won a championship. Another championship. Karl-Anthony Towns wins. Is this his second Finals MVP? Yes, it is. So both championships we won. Cat won Finals MVP. I'll show you guys the player stats here, and then call it a video. So this was the player stats for the whole playoffs, and I'll show you guys how it was for the finals. Our team played pretty well. Jalen Suggs picked it up clearly, as you guys could see. Let's see how our players played in the finals. Karl-Anthony Towns led the way with a 24-point double-double, averaging 2.5 blocks. That's crazy. 22-point double-double from Bam Adebayo. 19 points from Jalen Brunson. For some reason, he was not shooting as much as he should have been. Well, he shot more than Bam Adebayo did. But yeah, he only averaged 18 points, and then 15 from Mikal Bridges, 14 from Jalen Suggs, 11 from Tyus Jones, and 8 from Mitchell Robinson. And that's a video right here with the Karl-Anthony Towns New York Knicks rebuild. This last season, I know we made a lot of trades. This was just a little fun season we did right there, and it ended up winning us a championship. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new. We're almost at 100 subscribers, and comment down below which video you guys would like to see next. Until next time, it's your boy Dragon, and I'm out. Peace.